So I feel like after buying this mask and seeing that it's fucking giant, I feel like taking this outer layer off, fitting it with some of the black fabric that I have, and then making it to where it'll cover more of my face, be a little bit more fitted. Because this metal shell that's underneath, even though it gives it a cool look, at the same time, it kind of hurts a little bit. I don't know about wearing this for an entire day. And I feel like I could make it a little bit more fitted. Because, like, this is like a paintball mask for airsoft stuff or whatever. And I just feel like I could make it better instead of looking so Hannibal Lecter. What do you think?
So, I don't have to work tomorrow. I'm going to try to power through as much of this as I can. Because I am determined. I got a lot done last night. I also got at karate today. I got the kid's foam pieces for his armor. And I started working on his mask. His mask is... The one that I bought was going to be a paintball mask, but it was literally all one piece. And so I have a more fitted mask for him that I'm crafting out of cardstock paper and glue. And looks like it'll be pretty dope. My mask, everyone has gave a general consensus to go ahead and modify it. So that'll be fun. I'm going to let you know right now I'm not perfect. Because you see how this seam kind of just like meanders in the wind a little bit. Oh, but this seam is redemption. We are on a steady path. Yes, this is going to be the right side up. You see how that? Yes. Yes, bitch. Yes. Why the fuck am I excited about a seam? Son. Like, I did a thing. Well, so all I have to do is pin it when he wakes up in the morning. Pin it to see where the shoulders line up. So that I can just go ahead and finish this. And then completely seal it in the back. And then the main part is done. Wow. Look. I did it. Fuck yes. So Scorpion, in a lot of his variants, has a skeleton for a belt buckle. So I printed this generic skeleton and I put it on the back of some felt paper, and I am going to, with an X-Acto knife, cut out most of the detail of the skeleton and then glue it onto some foam and make that his belt buckle. Ooh, he's an evil skull. Not bad. Not bad. Fabric glue onto the felt, and then the felt with more fabric glue onto the belt. That's our plan. Sweet. And because I'm not going to sleep anytime soon, who's also rendering a video to be uploaded. Like, bitch, I'm amazing. Momentary delay because I don't know where my craft foam went. I have all the pieces that I cut from earlier tonight, but I don't know where the rest of my fucking foam is, and I want it because I need it. So, since my craft foam is missing, I'm just moving on to the mask. For mine, I disassembled it, and I took out sections of it, and then glued it together to make it a little bit more concave around the face. I may still shave the nose down some, and I do intend to take the chin in a little bit, so that it's still not as Hannibal Lecter. And then once I'm done with that, I will put this inside of it. And then it'll be all solid and mercenary. Because we're going for mercenary. Or I could, because this damn fabric is satiny, I could put this on top and then just cut holes out. Ooh. So the chin modification is done. I took a section out of there. And so now this really is a lot more concave and fitted around my face. It'll be really more foam fitting when I drill a hole here for an elastic band to be reattached. Yeah, it's still slight Hannibal Lecter, but more assassin since it's completely around my face. I may take the nose down a little bit more. I already had shaved some of it, but I may take it down some more. I don't know. I'm still experimenting on what I want to do. But I like this concave part. I really do. Okay. It's 4. I need a nap or something. I've gone pretty hard. I've done some cool things. But I'm fading. So I'm going to take a nap. And then I'm going to start on my costume. And even though I have no idea where my craft foam is, thank God I'm a hoarder. And I actually bought big sheets of foam. Like 11 by 17 size. And they're the wrong color. But it'll work. And I also have this vinyl material, which is what I wanted to use for my armor. I'm glad I bought random shit. I completely forgot that I had this. It's gonna be clutch. Who wakes up and is excited that they remember that they have a hole punch, though? I really have no life. Okay. It's 95% done, son. Added Velcro. Everything is attached. All I gotta do is put his belt buckle on the front, and then his main part's good. You know? Alright. I'm pleased. I'm really pleased overall. And I think he's happy too. Now we are working on the kid's mask. This was a PDF that I downloaded. And thank you to my karate family for bringing that glue stick last night. Hallelujah. So I glued the PDF onto yellow cardstock, used an X-Acto knife to get everything together, and now I'm gluing most of it into place. I'm going to let it set, following this tutorial to do so. And then when I'm done, I think I'm going to spray paint it yellow, even though I've got the yellow paper, but still going to like spray paint it entirely yellow. So it dawned on me that I had only watched part of this tutorial. I didn't actually watch the whole thing through, and I'd already gotten rid of that cardstock paper. But this random solicitation came, so I'd used that fucking coupon and chopped it up to make the grill. I mean, we're going to spray paint it anyways, but come through resourcefulness. So all I have to do is dry it, let it dry, and then glue down one other part, and then it's ready for spray paint. But how about that? Well, y'all, I just have to wait for a little bit more glue to dry, and then I can take the tape off. But, well, yeah. So I've got my sashes partially assembled. Got to work on the belt and then the tails. Don't know if I want to stop and take a break, if I just want to go hard in the paint. Actually, I'm going to have to stop and take a break because I haven't eaten since yesterday. So, yeah, let's stop, take a break. But this is some good progress. And check out my material, y'all. Like, bitch, we going to be some cold-ass mercenaries, let me tell you. Word, so we just going to roll up on people in Walmart and be like, excuse me, but do you have a cosplay at store? And I was like, yeah? They're like, you got a little boy? I was like, yeah? So then he says, I'll tell you who I am in a minute. And I'm like, the fuck? I mean, like, yeah, I'm out shopping for cosplay right now, but motherfucker, who are you? Turns out this is a dude who hit me up on Plenty of Fish back in the springtime and actually got to a point where we exchanged numbers, and then he just fell the fuck off. And I think you probably remember the whole Comicon thing, or the whole Storm cosplay thing, because I was getting ready for Planet Comicon. And we chatted a little bit. He's like, are you still on there? I'm like, I think so. I mean, I am, but still, we single out here. But, like, we're not going to act like we desperate. Motherfucker. Like, bro, just because you see me in person, and it's not an actual catfish situation. Like, I am who the fuck I say I am, and I look like who the fuck I'm supposed to look like in pictures and shit like that. Don't just roll up on me in the middle of motherfucking Walmart. And you with your kid, too? After not saying any goddamn thing at all. Motherfuckers, I swear. Dudes are stupid. I mean, low-key, he did really have a nice voice, though. Like, that shit was deep, like... And he had pretty eyes. And he wasn't as skinny as he was in his picture. Like, he had some solidarity to him, He was just solid, just... Diana, chill. Okay. When I was telling you guys that craft storage makes an excellent makeup storage system. So, Michael's is having a sale this weekend where all of their craft storage is 50% off. I'm thinking about getting this thingy for my printer to sit on, since it is so sturdy, and it'll only be $20. But this is a good little deal to invest in, y'all. All I needed was some spray paint and some foam, but I found a 20% off coupon though. I am like mildly low-key bummed that I'm not going to make the opening day of Comic-Con. Like, I really wanted to go, but if I would have gone and then tried to squeeze in all of the sewing and the cutting and the painting and the gluing that I've done for the whole day, like since 7 o'clock this morning, I would not be done in time and still get some type of rest. Like, I'm running on 2.5 hours of sleep as it is anyway, so I still had to wake up at a decent time to get the kid up for school, and then we just been running since. And we're almost done. I'm almost done. So we'll be dope. We'll be super fresh. So I think the glue on his mask is dried enough to where I can go ahead and start to paint it now, and I want to do that while it's daylight. And then I got black paint for my mask too, and because of how I modified it, I want everything to just blend in well. So here we go. Okay, so we are almost done with his mask. I am about to turn it over so I can go ahead and spray this other coat, but yeah, it's okay. But anyways, yeah, his mask turned out great. I'm really pleased with it. My mask has this nice gloss on it, but unfortunately, some of the parts where I hot glued are coming through, so I don't know. But I'm gonna let it dry and see how I want to manipulate it then. Final stretch. So for my belt, per se, I actually made mine a little bit bigger, and I also added elastic to it so that it can kind of resemble a little bit of a skirt, because I'm gonna have leggings under mine and a more form-fitting shirt, because I'm me and I'm lumpy, but y'all gonna see the good lumps, okay? I also added the Velcro Closure, and mine is actually going to open up on the side. The way I did the kids, I kind of wish that I could, I did his on the side as well instead of in the opening in the back. But I'm not making any more modifications to his costume because someone mysteriously lost their report card. So someone's on punishment. Okay. So see how mine kind of fitted like a skirt a little bit? But, okay. Okay. I actually took a break and linked up with some of the Comicon fam and met new Comicon fam. So, what up to all the Chicago peeps? It was a pleasure to meet you, and I will see you tomorrow. Let's get it. The masks have been drying for several hours now. So I'm going to bring them inside and go ahead and add the finishing touches to them. The only thing that I have left to do on my costume is sew the bottom tail sashes on, and then sew the top sashes together to the base. So pretty much just assemble everything. And then I have to make our bracers and our leg guards. And I don't know quite how I want to attack that yet, because like I said, I have no idea where my craft foam was. But I bought some new foam, and then I've still got that material that I can go ahead and utilize. And I've got some motherfucking cardboard. You know, like, don't sleep on cardboard. Fucking poster board is what made the kid's mask, and it's coming out nicely. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been like super supportive of this DIY endeavor. I've never actually handmade everything from scratch. I have made modifications. Normally when it comes to my cosplay, I'll get accessories, or I'll tear something down a little bit and then rebuild it. But this is the first time that I've ever made absolutely 95% of everything from scratch. Like, I created it, I cut it, I measured it, I glued it, I sawed it, I sewed it together. Like, this is the first time I've ever done any of that, all collectively. And with the talent that I saw tonight, I am very much an amateur, especially with the new cosplay fam. But at the same time, everybody starts from somewhere, and this is for fun, and I'm here for it. So thank you everybody who's been positive and giving words of encouragement and stuff. I appreciate you guys. Okay, so there's the kid's mask, and there is mine. I feel a little bit better about the hot glue parts. At least they're covered up with paint. But at this point, that's a little minor detail that I was trying to cover up, and I'm good with it. I really, really am. I did the best that I could. So I have these in front of the space heater to help them to dry a little bit faster, so that I can go ahead and hot glue the elastic onto them. I've had a lot of vodka tonight. Because when I took that break and went and hung out with the cosplay fam, we had vodka. Well, I had vodka. Because I asked for a vodka cranberry, and then I asked for a vodka pineapple. And then I took the both of them at the same time. But considering all of the cutting and the sewing and the gluing and the painting and the modifying that I've done in the past 48 hours, I deserve vodka. God damn it. I probably shouldn't have done this mildly inebriated, but the fact of the matter is, it's done. She's done. She's finished. And she's fitted. And unfortunately, I'm thicker than the measurements that I got. There's one mild snafu, right? Well, no, it all depends upon how you pull the fabric, but yeah. Hey, cool. Yeah, she's done. Okay. Motherfucker. Why did y'all let me drink? I'm trying to figure out how the fuck I got in my bed. I really am. But, like, I have none of my film work done. And it's 3:26 in the morning. And we're leaving at like 9. Challenge accepted. So I'm making my leg armor first. And what I am doing is I'm gluing the foam onto the material, cutting around, and then overlapping it to try to give it somewhat of a flush appearance. Apparently this fabric glue is disrespectful, which is fine. We'll just go ahead and use a different adhesive eventually. But this is what I'm doing, at least for the leg armor, because ain't nobody really going to be paying a lot of attention to that. Next, I'm using a protractor to go ahead and trace this circle for our skull belt buckle. Yes, sometimes you actually do need to use the math that you learned in middle school. Boom. Bang. So, unfortunately, this fabric glue sets in 6 hours. and it bled through the cloth onto my table. Whatever, casualties, we're just going to keep it moving. So I'm going to set this book on top to help hold that in place. I'm using the glue gun like crazy, son. So our masks are dry enough to where I can handle them and not get sticky shit. They were outside for hours, and then they were sitting in front of a space heater for a really long time. I'm pretty pleased with how the kids came out. You know, like, this was fucking cardstock, and now it's something. God damn it! Look, I made it. I made this. Anyways, so I'm about to add a little bit more dimension just with a Sharpie marker on his. And then I'm about to, I had a pair of fishnets that I don't wear anymore. So I'm about to use the fishnet and glue that inside of mine to help give it a little bit more not as handleable lector appearance. Bitch. This is fucking cool. Like, this is really fucking cool. I'm very pleased with this. I am probably going to wear black makeup on these open areas, but yeah, I'm here for it. I did good. Pressed for time, so this is not the quality that I want, but I took a stick and wrapped it with some of that fabric and used some foam and duct taped around it. And then I also went ahead and tied together the, I just realized it's really fucking messy in the background, but I don't care right now. It's 6:42. I've been up since 3. Tied this together, and then I am taking a hair tie and wrapping more duct tape around that to tie right here, and then we'll bond everything together. Okay, so I've been going so hard, I haven't captured anything. So I have some El Cheapo leg guards for the kid. I finished his arm guards, put Velcro on them. I finished my leg guards. Mine's just going to be generic shiny shit. I'm not really trying to be detailed. And I'm working on my arm guards right now. I'm not going to be able to make my scythe in time because I got to start getting this wig ready and then doing makeup, and my best friend's going to be here in a little bit. But the fact is, I got all of our armor done, and I at least got his weapon, because, you know, Scorpion can't be Scorpion without this damn weapon. The room's a fucking mess. And I shouldn't have had vodka. But, okay. We're ready. Almost. I did, with the Sharpie, add a little bit more detail to his mask. So there's not, like, you know, completely, utterly in stark yellow, some shadowing or whatever. I think he'll like it. I'm very pleased with the fact that this started off as a fucking piece of poster board and some goddamn solicitations from Shutterfly. I'm real pleased overall with this. I also added a nose foam to it too, so that it won't, it shouldn't, because his face is an arrow, it shouldn't bother him, but for now he doesn't think he's going because of the fact that he lied about his fucking report card, which I never lied about my report card when I was his age. I did lie about really stupid shit, but it's just like, you know, we get the robotic robocall messages from the school saying, oh, look for this to happen on this day. So on Thursday, I get the message that says, oh, it's the end of the trimester. Grade cards will be sent home on Friday. All right, cool. And I asked the kid, so where's your report card? He's like, huh? Where's your report card? What? Motherfucker, where is your report card? I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. Kid, tell me the truth. Where's your report card? I must have picked up somebody else's report card. Turns out he threw the shit away because he was mad that he had 2 D's on there, which I knew that he had somewhat poor grades, but this whole deceitful shit, like, my natural inclination was, okay, well, you obviously can't go to Comicon, but at the same time, I've made too much of an investment. I've been sewing and gluing and cutting and painting for literally the past 36 hours with minimal sleep in between, like 3 hours of sleep today, 3 hours of sleep yesterday, 3 hours of sleep the day before. but I had to work that day. So I can't like get my money back for my actual time invested or the cost of the materials that I've already modified and everything. But at the same time, it's just like, we still gonna have some fun. And plus, you know, I can't go as my character because no one's gonna know who the fuck I am. Maybe some people will, but no one's gonna know who the fuck I am without him. Like, that was the whole point. We picked, like, he's gonna be somewhat of the star. Anyways, enough ranting. It's 7:42 in the morning. Let's finish up, shall we?
Alright, folks, we have made it successfully to Comicon. For those who didn't know, I am Noob Saibot, a hidden character in Mortal Kombat. So I'm about to go catch up with the kid and my homies, have a marvelous time, and I will check in with y'all later.